Hi guys. Okay, so today we're here with another collective tarot reading, and I pulled 3 of your current energies, and we got Angel. The light attributes are helping those in need with no expectation of return. I'm only taking the light ones because they came up all upright. Student. Light attributes is humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. And athlete. Light attributes, dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower, and strength of spirit. I feel like some of you could be tapping into protection from angels right now. There is something I feel like you guys are really learning right now. There is the Fool's coming into my mind. There's something, I was getting this earlier. There's something that you want to make. Here's something that you want to make. Interesting. You might want to make something too. But there's some decision that you want to make and move into that's scaring you, and also has been really difficult to even get used to the idea of doing this. There's something that your soul is calling you to that you really want to do, but there's another part of you that's not feeling good enough to go after it. And Spirit was talking about how do we soothe that part of ourselves that doesn't feel good enough and that is afraid that something bad will happen and that is afraid you're going to get rejected or that it won't work out. There's something about, again, something you want to do, something you want to go after, that you're afraid to go after because you don't feel good enough, because you're afraid of what's going to happen, because you're afraid of getting hurt. And this is about talking to that part of you that's younger, right? It's like an inner child. There's an inner child feeling. Talking to that part of you that is afraid of going after this and like soothing that part of you and getting, again, connected to why it's there. There's something about getting connected to why it's there, what's underneath that fear that is telling you that it's not going to work out. Why is that happening? Okay, I wanted to pull, what else? What else do you want me to see, Spirit? Conditioning. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Conditioning. There's some conditioning that you're looking at right now that's keeping you from going after what you really want to go after. And there are these, what are these, sheep and a lion? Those are sheeps and a lion, right? Yeah. Sheeps and a lion. There's something about, there's a part of you that's the lion, okay? That really wants to go after whatever you want to go after. But there's these other parts of you that we could be considering the sheep that have been really hurt when you've gone after whatever you've wanted to go after before. Maybe you've had, I'm just going to use an example. Maybe you had a past relationship that went sour, is what I'm hearing, sour, and it's keeping you stuck from wanting to move forward or go after a new relationship because of how much you've been hurt. It doesn't have to be that. It could be career. Let's say you were really hurt when you were younger when you talked about your dreams, or I'm just giving an example, right? And you haven't gone after this certain dream because maybe other people have made you feel inferior. Maybe other people have made you feel bad when you told them about the dream you had about like going after what you really want. Maybe you're afraid of like, I'm not going to be good enough to do this thing, or I don't have the confidence to do this thing. And here's the thing, guys, right? Confidence comes after you do it. It's not like, yes, you can try to build up as much confidence beforehand, and I totally love that, right? I've done that before too, but sorry, there's flies, fly or whatever. Could be distracted also. What was I saying? This reading was so hard to film for some reason. There's distraction again. There is this feeling of every time you get close to figuring it out, you may get distracted. Every time you get close to starting this thing, you may get distracted. Okay? There's something, I don't know why this is coming through. There's something about like writing a text message and like erasing it, writing a text message and erasing it, writing a text message and erasing it. Like, I don't know why, but that's something that's coming through. There's something that you want to say or something that you want to do that every time you go to do it, there's another part of you that comes up and like stops you from doing it. And this could be career. It doesn't have to be a relationship, but there's something about wanting to go after something, being distracted from it while you're doing it, and also a conditioning coming up and telling you, don't do that. You're not good enough. Don't do that. You can't do that. Like, there's something about that here. Okay, I want to get one more of these ones for some reason. Anything else? Awareness. Yeah, but there is an awareness of this, okay, guys? Like, there is, like, you're becoming very aware of your conditioning. Very aware of old patterns that have, kept you stuck, not gone, like kept you from going after what you want. There's an awareness, which the awareness is the first part. So Spirit wants to congratulate you on becoming aware of this. Okay, so we've got isolation and we've got completion. So maybe a lot of you have been isolating lately. The blue is really calling to me in this awareness card and this crying card. There's something about an awareness of how you've isolated yourself from doing certain things or doing certain things or not putting yourself out there. Then we have completion of a puzzle. Okay, so there's something about you could, again, the stumbling of the words. There's something about a completion coming into play. There's something about a cycle that's completing finally. And it's, again, you're beating this conditioning. You're beating it. Like Spirit's saying, like, no, like they're getting through this. There's something about winning. You're winning through this. You're gonna get there. Like Spirit's like, tell them they're gonna get there. I like can't with these cards. They won't go. Something of, okay. King of Swords. And we have Seven of Cups. There's some type of confusion that you're dealing with as well. Could be another person about an opportunity and moving forward. God, I can't get anything right today, I swear. Okay. Can I get one? What's this King of Swords about? Five of Swords, yeah. The mind space, okay? This is about your mind. This is about your mind and how the thought space can keep you from going towards something that you really want. The thought space is really stopping you up. Again, this is meant to trigger. Okay, so whatever situation you're in, whatever you want to go after, it's meant to trigger whatever is keeping you stuck. Whatever is, oh my God, I can't with the, it's getting hot in here now. Queen of Wands. Okay, so what happens when we have negative beliefs is that we'll have parts of us come up. So I'm just going to use an example. Okay, so criticism, okay? Criticism is going to come up because it's trying to keep you safe, all right? So let's say you want to go after something, but then you have a critical part of you come up and say, oh, you can't do that because you're not good enough. You can't do that because things will go wrong. This is about soothing yourself and telling those thoughts that they're not true, and like maybe not placing so much importance on the thought space. There's something about placing more importance on your heart space. And you really may feel like you can't get through this. There's something that, because in this reading, that's why I'm having such a hard time keeping on like going during when recording, is because I'm getting this like strong feeling of like, don't do it. Like start over, go back, you know? And there's something about perseverance coming through here. And you haven't given up, okay? Like Spirit wants to seriously emphasize, if you don't give up, you will make it to the finish line. Do not give up. I know that you may want to. It's hard. This is not easy to move through. Whatever you're moving through, it is not easy, because I gave up like I swear I've tried to record this video like 5 different times. I pull out different cards. The message has been the same though. And I like listen to that part of me that wants to stop and like doesn't want to keep recording, because it's like, well, why do I keep feeling like I'm not good enough? Okay, why do I keep feeling like it's not good enough, the video's not good enough? And it's not about me. It's like that's the energy that's happening right now. And it's like, can you not listen to I'm finally getting it. I'm like, all right, thanks, Spirit. Like, I get it. As long as I persevere, I'm going to get through this, okay? And that is the message. Like, keep persevering. You're going to get through this. It is difficult. You're learning. You're a student, right? Student and athlete, right? Being a student, it's like you don't know, right? You don't know what you're doing, but like you learn. That's what learning is about. It's about making mistakes, and you can make mistakes, and like, can you accept the mistakes that you've made? And I just love this so much, because I'm like, I finally get it. And maybe like that is part of this. It's like you persevered with this thing for so long. You haven't given up on this thing for so long that maybe finally you're understanding it in a new way, in a way that you've always kind of known deep down, but haven't really seen it fully, like with 100% awareness. And there's something about you are finally seeing with 100% awareness where you've like kind of sabotaged yourself and like not gone for the things that you want to go for, and told yourself it was something else, but maybe it wasn't that. And now you're just realizing like that's not what it was. That was not what it was this whole time. Like, how could I have been so blind? And it's like, it's okay. It's okay. Like that is our conditioning. Like it really is. It shows us something, but it's skewed. It's like you look through it's like looking through a clouded clouded, like, you know, like looking glass. It's like it's like the opposite of looking at it through rose colored glasses. It's like you almost maybe were looking through the looking glass and it was muddy, okay? And this process has been about clearing that mud off. And again, don't beat yourself up for that, because I definitely feel like, wow, I finally realized like what I've been doing this whole time. Like I can't believe I've been doing that. And it's like, that's okay. That's what this process was about. It was about removing the soot that's on the thing that you're looking through, right? Like, which is your perception, right? It's your perception. You may have been looking through your perception and it's been skewed and you've been thinking it's the reality this whole time, and it's not. And I think that awareness is finally like, okay, that's what the blue is about. The awareness is finally like clearing it out. And again, we have blue all over here, and blue reminds me of the throat chakra. So there's some truth that you're coming to understand in a complete way that is totally non-skewed. And I think like that's where I was getting this feeling before of like this breakthrough out of a box, right? It's like you're breaking through the confusion finally from your thought space, because it's your thoughts that have been wrong, right? Oh my God, I'm so hot. It's your thoughts that have been skewed. And you're realizing that those thoughts are from something else that has nothing to do with the situation. You're maybe realizing that it has come from the past. And there's something about realizing that the past has been skewing your perception of the present. And really, like, that's what's been stopping you from going after whatever this is. But you are finally putting the last piece of the puzzle in, and now you can see the bigger picture. And Spirit's like, I see them like applauding you. There's something about an applause because you have persevered. I'm saying 7 of Wands is coming in my mind so strongly. Yeah, and then there's the World on the bottom of the deck. This is one of your Saturn lessons. We all have Saturn lessons. Saturn's like the father, right, of astrology. And it's like you have to learn you learn over and over and over and over again by making the same mistake. Like that's kind of how it works until you finally get it. And there's something about finally understanding what this lesson is. It's finally understanding like what it's here to teach you. And it's a really beautiful space to be in, because you finally are reaching a completion of a cycle. And you finally can kind of like step into like where your soul's calling you. And because I did pull the Starborn card out before. And the Starborn card is all about like your divinity and you know, painting on, like realizing that your life is a canvas that you can paint on, and painting what you really want to see. And I was talking before in the other one of my videos about existential, like at the end of your life, when you look back, are you going to regret if you didn't go for this opportunity that you really want to go for? And can you change that outcome now? And this is about changing an outcome and choosing something different that you haven't ever chosen before. And really, again, going after what your heart's desire and what your soul is calling you to, and getting the gift of that, and not listening to the part of you that's saying, you're not good enough, it's going to turn out like crap. Like you have absolutely no idea how this thing is going to turn out. We all don't, but we all project onto the future. And this is about realizing that your past has been like skewing your perspective and helping you project onto the future an outcome that is not the case. Like you're realizing that this outcome that you're so worried about is like actually not what's going to happen. And I think that's what you've been seeing clearly. I saw the devil come out too, so Capricorn energy is coming through here. 3 of Wands. Yeah, this is like changing what's on your horizon. Changing your life. I hear destiny again. 7 of Swords. Yeah, yep. That's what I was just saying. Okay, thanks, Spirit. So 7 of Swords is deceit, right? Deceiving yourself or someone else deceiving you on the outside. We have 3 of Wands, which is like right up into the future, like the next, like what's right on the horizon for you. Okay, a new dawn is what I'm hearing. But you're realizing that your negative thought patterns have been projecting something that's not real onto the future, and that's what's been keeping you from going after what you really want to go after. I got Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something that you really want to give something or someone to. The 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, the Fool. There's the Fool coming out. Uranus energy coming out, which is Aquarius. I'm like, slow down. you want to contribute energy into long-term stability, and a long-term stability that brings you happiness and abundance and makes you feel alive. And there's something about a new beginning that you want to take with something or somebody and give actual tangible energy into, because Knight of Pentacles is actually giving like a pentacle, like it's giving something, giving energy into, giving resources. There's something about stepping into a new beginning of long-term stability with something you really want to go after, and not looking at it through this lens, which is like the Seven of Swords, not looking at it through the lens of the past. Do not look, keep going. Spirit's like, just all that matters, the only thing that matters right now is persevering through this. Keep going. You're like so close. Like Spirit's like, you're like right there, right on the edge of a breakthrough. Okay? So, and it's really beautiful. Like what I'm really seeing is like such a huge, deep understanding of yourself and someone else, but it's seen with a new light. There's like something about, there's a wiping away of your third eye. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Like Spirit just like keeps doing this. And whatever you're moving through and however you're moving through it is helping you see things clearly and wipe the slate clean. There's something about wiping the slate clean. And again, it's seeing it through a new lens. And it's just really beautiful because I feel like you're on the edge of a breakthrough, and it's gonna sear. I just feel like it's like a blow. It's like your mind's blown a little bit by this whole thing, and maybe you're in that space right now. Some of you are in that space. Some of you are right before it. But there's something about a breakthrough out of the box that you are doing, and really not listening to old conditioning. Okay, I think that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you guys next time.